Welcome to the 58th devlog for Lazr. There's a lot to cover in this update, from new weapon and body mods to new game modes, so let's get started. First, we'll take a look at new weapons. I've added 3 new weapons: the lightning laser, the burst fire laser, and the mega beam laser. Let's play around with the lightning laser. This weapon produces a short-range lightning bolt that can hit multiple enemies. In fact, the lightning bolt goes right through them. Watch as both of these enemies are handled with one laser blast. This actually causes a bug with accuracy, which we'll see later. Now let's check out burst fire. This weapon mod will fire 3 lasers rapidly, and only costs 1 HP to equip. The last weapon mod added this update is the mega beam laser. This is a very powerful weapon that creates a massive beam across the entire screen, killing everything in its path. Because this weapon is so powerful, I'm going to have to really think about when the player can obtain it. Finally, let's take a look at the most powerful weapon in the game for some context. This is the fully auto weapon mod. It's so overpowered it's funny. With this update, I've also added 3 new body mods, and redesigned 3 other body mods. The Power Plus and Overpowered shells got a visual upgrade, so did the Flight body mod. We'll play around with the Flight body mod first, just to remind viewers how it works. Now let's take a look at probably the most important body mod in the game currently, and that's the brand new Speed shell. This shell gives the player faster movement and longer dashes. You'll notice that the player constantly leaves shades or trails behind them. This shell was designed for speedrunning. Using this shell, you can perform some interesting tricks. The healing shell is up next. When equipped, this shell will periodically recharge the player's hit points to their max value every 4 seconds. If you watch closely, you can see small particles shaped like a plus sign appear every 4 seconds from the player. This is a visual cue to the player, letting them know that their hit points would be recharged at that time. Finally, we have the wanted shell, which simply removes any wanted level and prevents any wanted levels from building up. While I like the general idea of this body mod, I think it will be improved upon in the future to be more balanced, or to have a greater impact on gameplay. In other words, I'm not totally happy with the wanted shell yet. Foreground art was improved, which adds a lot of depth to certain levels. We'll play levels 14, 15, and 16 now. Keep an eye out for the new foregrounds. New game modes were added in this update. Now when a player starts a new game, they will be prompted with the choice of game mode. Here players can select their game mode. Casual mode is for players that want to play the game but don't want to experience quite a high level of difficulty. Players will be invincible and start with plenty of credits to spend on mods and upgrades. Hardcore mode removes the ability to respawn quickly. Instead, you'll start over from the last time your game was saved. Pro mode is the most punishing mode. Respawns and saving are not allowed. Upon death, it's game over. The player is limited to 1 hit point. If the player is hit, it's game over. Let's see how far we can get casually playing Pro mode. This is the new Game Over screen. Instead of respawning, players will see this screen if playing on Hardcore or Pro game modes. Exiting this screen leads us back to the main title screen. Player data was improved in this update, and now features KD, accuracy, and morality values. All of this data is displayed on the new player data screen too. Let's take a look. On this screen, we can see all the player's data that is tracked in-game. There is an issue with the accuracy currently, because I'm calculating accuracy based on how many lasers the hero has shot versus how many lasers have hit a target. Normally this would be fine, but in this game a laser can hit multiple enemies, which would all count as hits, while the laser would count as a single shot. So that's skewing the accuracy statistics currently, and I will fix that soon. Let's close this update out with some current gameplay on level 19. Goals for next update are mostly just art focused, creating new levels and enemies. I'm probably going to take a week off to recoup and organize all the work that needs to be done, so the next update probably won't have as much content. Thanks for joining me on the development journey of Lazr. You can learn more at lazr.online. Lazr will be available on Steam, itch, GameJolt, and Indie Expo.